and we're in round one of the Carabao Cup here, and that is our team in the championship, remember that? So yeah, we're going to hope for a win here against Villa and then see where we are on the table. So yeah, let's go.
Like an apple? Yes. What is special about this soil? I mean, it's very fine and rich. Oh yes, well, a lot of seaweed on it, see? Every year, yes, every year. And does the seaweed fertilize? Yes, yes.
Come down to the old town road, we're gonna ride.
Oh yes, it'll be a few years yet to go. What about you though? Oh well, depends on my health now. You look pretty fit. Oh yes, but I'm 73 now. Yeah. Yes, oh yes. What do you call it? Yes. Alright, so we're going for a cup of tea. Good, suits me just fine. Yes. Andre's farmed and sold his own crop since 1999.
If you think I'm gonna win, just say, basically. 1-3-0, Rashford, Belotti and Bayless.
And while it seems the very wearing image is mostly for the benefit of customers of the channel, it's that relationship with the British that keeps the tradition alive.
I think it's time to change the formation.
Last string of onions on the handlebars. Now I'm told by the Johnnies, with all this weight on the handlebars, you can't take a bike around corners. And it's so heavy, it's like trying to pedal a Sherman tank. Oh. Betsy. Right, some onions. Again, apologies for our technical problems. The good news is that our engineers have worked their magic and we can return live to the Crucible here on BBC Two with Seema Jeswal. Sandy?
We do apologise for the technical issue. We are back with you now. We're going to head straight back into the arena where Barry Hawkins and Kyron Wilson are currently playing on table one. We're in the company of John Virgo and Alan McManus. Gentlemen, what have we missed?
Yeah, thank you, Seema. Sorry, viewers, I didn't listen to the first half of this frame, but there was one key to just a couple of minutes ago where Kyron Wilson, a little speculative shot to nothing, we'll show it here. The middle bump of the middle pocket's always in the shot. He catches it thick, and that's given Barry Hawkins this decent opportunity. He misses that red. It's been a little scrappy so far, but still early.
Yeah, he missed that red because he overrun his position. He's just struggling at the moment, Barry, to get the pace of the table.
One. Barry Hawkins.
Now that red by the right side cushion may cause Kyron a problem in trying to drop on these two reds. First glance, there was no path to get that one.
Yeah, that's what I was referring So if that red wasn't there, then that would be the shot he played. But to get around the back of that red will be asking something. You could think, well, one cushion, two cushions maybe, he just left it on that red, but you're not guaranteed to get it safe, because the red's the left and the blue that would be available. Spot of bother here. This is not straightforward.
Regardless of what shot he plays, he's going to have to rely on a really bit of good fortune. In the open, he's trying to somehow land on that. If he misses it, maybe catch the other two. Well, he's left a couple of reds. Just depends how difficult. No, he won't point the business back. He was in the strife.
Come on, boys. Come on. Take 'em down to Old Town Road. You gotta ride like there's no more, baby. 30 million, 30 million. Hello? No, not yet.
23.
Alright. Alright, bye.
Delicate little shot. Straight on the pink. Which was not the plan. So then you see it.
29.
The red colour red. Could have been easier.
Hello, Scotty. I sold Amtheu and I sold Enokoba. I'm just gonna try and get Christensen here. I was gonna offer straight 35. Accept it, please. 64.
It's Frank Roll.
40. 64.
Yeah, it's one
45. And 10%. We're going to take some time. I need a centre back for this game. It's going to have to be shares. I got Blackburn today.
Well, we'll see. But that was a tremendous opportunity to take the first break. It's still alive. There you see it. 48 behind, 51 remaining. Well, may have also crossed Barry's mind that Tyler has not got a lot of points to play with here. In his high value colours of these three remaining.
50 grand a week. I want to know what rating he is because I paid 8 million for him. And what's his value? Nice. Van Dijk. What league are you in now? Should I try and get Ferdinand Mendy? Or should I wait for all on freeze? Decent. 2-0 Rashford, no one's gonna die. We're going up this season. Unacceptable. Reject. What should I do with this team? I know you're going to say you need a midfielder, but Bayless is doing bits for me right now. By 1 point.
Well, Barry Hawkins indeed takes the first frame.
2-0. Rashford and Belotti.
Back. It was a little
bit scrappy, a little bit cagey, but that's what you're going to get from these players because they don't give you an inch, you know. They're so good in the match play department. They score a very high percentage of good safeties, long passes.
Should I get a new goalie?
But it's going to be hard to find an opening either from either player. But there was one opening there.
I'll send to January.
A wonderful red, and he's on this pitch.
You see then.
And he's trying to get on the red just to the right of the black. And he'd be very disappointed with this because that was a wonderful opportunity to try and steal the frame. And it would have been a good start for him. But yeah, it'll take a little bit of work. I think it's going to be a fascinating match. This.
So 9 times out of 10, Kyron would have potted that in. Do you think it's just a case of warming up?
Yeah, exactly. And of course, it's the first round, you know. But it was a wonderful chance. I wouldn't say it was a sitter, but you'd expect him to pot it, and he'd be disappointed he didn't. But and relief for Barry Hawkins in the other chair because he was 48 ahead, 51 up. He could have taken on the red down the back cushion, but it was a little bit difficult. But yeah, a cagey start.
Well, one thing I will say is Kyron Wilson is putting so much work behind the scenes because every single morning we've been here, he's been at the practice table. So he means business.
Oh, he means business. It's well known that he's a good practicer. But all these lads are. You know, you see the two lads in here this morning. They're practicing. This is the big championship. You know, you have to come.
Where do you think I'll finish in the league?
Most of your practice is done, but they just come here to loosen up. But all these guys work hard. You don't get to the top of any game if you don't work hard.
So you don't. Well, back we go into frame 2.
Yes, frame 2 underway. Good talk from Kyron. So what I do is a decent chance with Barry Hawkins is just to finish the frame. And there's a typical safety shot from Barry Hawkins. Plays the cue ball in the correct half of the table to get the opponent a problem. making the mark again.
Don't get Zinchenko. Decent. I'm gonna do it in January. We got Man United in some sort of cup, Carabao Cup, quarter final.
Obviously his own just slip in the right half of the pocket centimetre between the legs, so can be manipulated. It's quite important this to get this right. We can see the red full ball, I think. Difference. The difficulty here is he's obviously trying to catch the red thing. If he gets it super thin, there's an excellent chance of leaving that plant.
I bet we're like near the mid-table or something.
Misjudged it. So like Barry, he's usually very solid when he's in this type of position.
Oh, he's gone.
He won't be looking forward to this black now. Time's under attrition.
Yes, top of the league. Top of the league. Oh, how you feeling?
Oh, that's a good shot. That's a good shot.
Get him and get Marin back. Get rid of him and get Marin.
You gotta put it out of your mind. Very well.
One of those shots that validates all the other practice you put in. Impressed by this.
It's questionable. If not, the pin's available for another as you can see. Well, Tony Chapman thinks he can brush off the second net. It's a little bit trickier now. I'm expecting this if he's trying to brush off that red colour, it's not a ball.
Oh, no, wait.
That was a brilliant piece of thinking.
I don't know, I think quite impressive. It doesn't look anxious though. You get players, you know, get in and probably play a little bit too quick. He keeps that nice pace around the table. He's one of those players, you never fancy missing an easy ball. Listen, they all do, but with Barry, you just don't see it, so.
No, fuck it out. Come on, boys. Gotta be something here. Don't get beat though. No, 1-3-0. Bayless, Arthur and Willis. Semi-finals against Chelsea. We're even making championship, Premier League teams now. Just a Premier League side altogether now. I've just signed him for less than I sold him for, and I get 6%, 10% of that back. This is just brilliant. And he's only been gone one season. But I haven't got enough money. Obviously I haven't. Because Hudson and Doyle sold it, has he?
Then in the black, of course, we make the play safe. And then the black. With black, there were 76 points in front, with 75 remaining.
Three, 2, 1. I'm gonna look. Got beat 2-1. Not. They've on top.
76. Blacks now, you can bet your life.
73.
The last two actually been me five.
8.
hasn't been on it the Crucible since 2012.
81.
Those two reds just below the pins are now available. So you can play for them this time, so he just needs to be careful again. Play it nicely. You can get in between the gap of pink and red, with a straight red to the corner.
88.
I'm having a good.
89.
Come up with it. Come up with it.
96.
Well, because he played the one that was closest to the pin, just give him a bit more room for the one below the pin. Just holding yourself together now.
Man! Oh, Martin! Martin!
Just got to adjust the pace. When to play last red.
Swindle!
Because to make a maximum Crucible Theatre in the World Championship, that's one thing that every player would actually CB. Oh, well, would you believe it?
Harry Hawkins.
I really don't understand why he's doing that there. I thought he might have rolled it in. It was a great effort, gets the play one, but he'll be disappointed. Wants to turn to the maximum, he's let go there. But he wins the frame, and he's 2-0 in front.
Oh, we were literally on the edge of our seats, weren't we, Ken? He nearly did it. Nearly did it.
How can you miss a black? How can you miss a black on a 147?
Oh, yeah, he did, yeah. But he did so well to take it that far.
A fantastic break. He's absolutely gutted because, you know, he did all the hard work and it was perfect for him. And it was a wonderful break up to then. And he sort of, instead of playing it off the cushion, which I thought he was going to play off the side cushion and try and come onto the red, just the right of the pink. He sort of tried to soft screw it, which meant he got into the cue ball too much. And that's why he missed it on the far side, but a wonderful break, and it would have been, well, we've had so many stories during this World Championship break, it would have really topped up. And for me saying it's going to be a really cagey start to this match, it shows you how much I know. But a wonderful break, and shame he didn't.
Yeah, his first century break of the tournament, break from 105 for Barry. What does that tell us about his frame of mind? Because to get to that stage, he must be full of confidence.
Well, full of confidence, but also let's hope it doesn't affect him that he didn't make the 147, because sometimes there's a little bit of an aftershock. So it would be interesting to see, because he knows how much of a great chance that was. And of course, there's an extra 50,000 for maximum at this tournament as well as the 10,000 for the high break. So 60,000 there possibly for Barry Hawkins. But as long as he puts it out of his mind, it's just one frame. There you see, he's still thinking about it, but he's got to put it out of his mind and get on. He's much bigger fish to fry.
Okay, well, let's head back into the arena, into frame 3.
Yeah, still thinking about it later. Who can blame him? But within a few shots of put it to bed, getting the business and the carry. But in the end, he's having the top of this ray. Oh, this is difficult. Can't believe it. Does the red pass? It looks like it does. Wasn't it? He settled, okay. He didn't take part in that last ring. Quite concerning early signs. Okay.
Yeah, a few long shots seems to have gone, but they always look a little bit over there, of course, when they don't win the pocket in the other team. I'm very interested now, though, Alan, to see how, or what Harry makes of this opportunity. Could be a hangover from that missed maximum opportunity. But he's a very experienced campaigner, so I'd be surprised if he did. Well, that tells us straight away. He played that absolutely beautiful, that positional shot. And this is it. As Ken said in the studio, he was just trying to hold for the without using a cushion. And he just got into the cue ball a little bit too much.
I think he said when he was rolling on and off the cushion, he'd have been worried about slipping down to the blue. Hold his cue ball for playing. Deep screw.
Fine.
Perfection of cueing.
He couldn't hold for the thing without using the cushion. You see the reaction he got. He's that beautifully, so didn't appear to be any hangover from the last break. It's one of these situations where you can concentrate on full good threads, but eventually when he has to go into the thrusting, he may do it in popping another leg because he knows the blue is going to be over the far corner. Should he run out of position on pink or black? Just leave that there as a little bit of insurance. Things are running smooth for him at the moment, and he still looks in good strong.
20.
Force the cue ball over, but mostly on. Now he'll be having thoughts about how to get other reds into play. He decides to leave himself low on this red here, purposely. And he has. And as I say, he knows that by potting this, cannon into the cluster, even if he doesn't punch the pink out or get on the black, he'll always have the blues in that far corner pocket.
56.
Something like that. Oh, it's played this lovely.
Well, I suppose we were a little bit disappointed when he potted the red and went into the cluster. He didn't knock many out, really, which was a surprise. But as you say, that's the next one, I'm sure. There's one there on the black. You see, 26 points needed. That's 4 reds. surrenders on the flag.
14.
Spotting just red to the left minute. Not the accuracy piece, but in plotting this, I think he release a red to the left corner. This is an important shot. Played it well.
Quickly.
Solid stop this.
Set.
Well, I thought so. I knew after the last rain had been put to bed. A little bit strange if it was deep on the petition for red in the same pocket. Really risky, Cameron, but good play. Have a shot, you feel you get you on there, but he's only looking for one more red in the colour, still splat. That's okay. And the red just below the feet and goes to the middle.
69.
So a little bit of a risk, but he's on it nicely. And just the black needed. The only way was a possibility. We'll see back-to-back centuries. Well, that's 50 so far. As he gets the applause for
70.
getting the black belt. Kyle Wilson now in the sneakers.
70.
Century in the last, his first century. We know about that, but there's a sponsor that starts giving 12 to 1 for a century to be made in every match. And that was the only first round match where they won the century. They know. There's always one.
82.
What did you look at? Oh, that was a fire.
Unfortunate, but
Six.
it's smooth as the two from leave the arena. Barry Hawkins in complete control this morning, and he leads 3-0.
Quiet as you can, please. Thank you.
To a flying start, hasn't he? Get a break of 82 in that break.
Yeah, fantastic. He looks to be killing so nicely, so smooth, very composed. I mean, he's one of these players who just loves this event for some reason. He seems to hold always his best play for playing at the Crucible, and he's a tough player to beat. And at the moment, he's got his claws in Karen Wilson.
Are you surprised by what you've seen from Kyron, or is it just a case of Barry's just been too good?
Well, he's been so good. You know, he hasn't really had a chance. He had that first chance in the first round where he missed that pink. He could have stole the frame. But Barry Hawkins, you know, he's doing everything right. And one thing about Barry Hawkins is his positional play is so good. You know, he has that cue ball on the string. When he's playing at the top of his game, I mean, his cue ball is so good, and you can see from those breaks, you know, almost another possible century there. So, but yeah, good start. I do think that.
Hello, Scotty. I signed. Do you know that Marino I sold for 60 million at the start? I bought him and then I sold him for 60. I bought him back for 45 or 50. I can't remember. So I earned 10 mil and then I earned 10% off 50, which is 5. So I earned 15 mil back off Marino. So I only really paid 35 million for him. He's 86. And 23-year-old. But if we beat Wolves in the final of the Carabao Cup, we win the Carabao Cup 3 years in a row. I was gonna ring my granddad and ask him to get me some FIFA points. Oh, I can't bothered. Southend are in the Championship, that's mental.
He likes to get the king through the ball.
Yep. This is the last season, I think, because I think we're going to go up. Let's see if we went up. Yes! Automatic promotion! Guys. We didn't win the league. But we are Premier League bound. Looks good. Oh, the sky blues. Marin wants to go. What? Bailey's got 24 goals. Oh, what on earth? What's going on here? No wonder Bale scores so many goals when they can. He's gone next season. 31-year-old might as well sell him. I can get some money for him. And next season we've got a goalkeeper coming in. Let me just show you. On a free transfer. Oh. We have got Merrick coming in. Yes. Hopefully in 2 seasons time we could be European champions. I know. Coventry City have perfect balance now as manager. Yeah, I know you changes around, but I'm glad we've got enough.
A little too much, but you wouldn't think it'd be a problem.
49.
And guys, Coventry City are Premier League bound. Right, I just want to know if you're a fan of Fortnite, Escotic, because I'm going to do some more Fortnite videos. So just tell me.
It's okay. Once again, excellent positional shot. He's got the pace of the table now. Sure.
58.
This black is just the one more red needed. And the little flick aside there. Okay, slightly hampered on the red. He was wanting to be on the one below the feet, but just get the rest. Nothing to do with this red, just roll it in. And well, you'd be surprised if he didn't make another century. And Kyron sat in his seat, missed that pink in the first frame, which, well, you never know what could have happened after that, but that's it. This is what's happening.
It's given a lot to think about. We've got 2 minute intermission, Kyron Wilson.
66.
His brother Taylor and his coach, Paris Harker, are going to have to end their column. It's because the plan E doesn't work. Time to the letters in the alphabet.
No, I'm not backing.
Hawkins this morning has been metronomic, and he's
I don't go back to school till Thursday or Friday, one of them. And then I've got my GCSEs next Monday. They start next Monday. But Escotic, are you gonna, if I do some Fortnite videos, will you watch me or not?
century in the last frame.
About 2 seconds.
Immaculate. That's all you can describe it as. Wonderful stuff here from Barry Hawkins. The peak for the 2nd century. Wonderful shot. It really is. And now we're at 103. Why wouldn't you? And the thing is about Barry, he knows, just concentrate on every shot. Every ball you look at, builds your confidence more and more. Not that Kyle Wilson will think of coming back to the table, but Barry's sending out messages to him that, look at me, I'm going to miss a ball.
Coventry City are Premier League bound. Can you believe it, Scottick? After all this time, we're in the Prem. What's your actual name, if you don't mind me asking, just so I don't have to keep calling you a Scottick?
2 century breaks and a break of 82. Does it get much better than that?
Yeah, it's very good, isn't it? You know, as I said, it's a and the cue ball is on the screen. It's a great sort of example. We talked about how good he is at long ball as he knocks it on here, and also break building. But watch this, he puts this long red. Now he gets a bit of a flyer off this top cushion. Cue ball ends up.
Come on, let me stop it.
Now after you've had,
because we are going up. Say we are going up.
Say, oh, fancy this brown, you know. But this is where the match play instincts come in. He doesn't go for the brown. He rolls up behind the brown. He keeps the pressure on his opponent because his opponent hasn't had much table time. So he rolls up to the brown.
It's a Scottick. He's a little man with a lot to learn.
If he goes to the brown and misses it, he's going to leave Corin right in amongst the balls. So what he does, he rolls up to the brown here. Corin comes to the table. He tries to get out of the snooker. He hits the red. And what he does, he leaves Barry right bang in amongst the balls. And that's really keeping sort of your foot on your opponent's throat, as it were, to use.
Let's have a look.
And what he does, he goes on to make another break, keeps Corin under pressure, keeps him in
the table.
That's great match play instinct.
That so, and
Arsenal.
that match play instinct, does that come with
Not the first of the Premier League.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And that's his experience of being here for many years.
We've got 76 million.
Here. So, and sometimes that's what you have to do. You know, it's like any sport.
There's one player right now, signing straight away.
In a hole, you don't want to let him out. You want to keep him in there as long as possible.
Virgil van Dijk.
Corin Wilson, maybe the end of
First player.
a good time for him. He's come in here, maybe hit a few balls. His coach is over there. He's going to hit a few balls. Barry will talk to him. Try and say, listen, there's a long way to go in this match. Yeah, an awful long way to go in this match. Stop the panic. Come in, hit a few balls, get your arm down, get back in, have a cup of tea, relax, and it's a new session.
Okay, well, meanwhile, on table 2, Ali Carter and Zhou Yulong have been battling it out. And Ali Carter is a face that we've seen here for many years. In fact, this is his 17th Crucible appearance. What most impresses me about that, though, is what he achieved in qualifying. Because remember, you have to go through 3 best-of-19 frames. He only dropped 9 frames along the way.
Yeah, and he's not used to qualifying because he's been in the top 16 for quite a long time. But Ali Carter, as he said, he came through some tough matches there. You know, Paul Davison, Jimmy White, John Astley, and even when he played Jack Grzewski as well, he's had a fantastic season. He was the seed here. but played magnificently well in that match and beat him 10-6. So tough opponent, Ali Carter. Got a great cue action, great long putter, and when he gets going, you know, he can score pretty heavily. He's been to a couple of finals here, had that wonderful maximum here as well, and had that little match with Ronnie O'Sullivan yesterday. The old shoulder charge and everything going on. So, yeah,
I thought I'd tell you I'm going to list a list up. I'm also going to list half it up. Just to see how much I can get for them.
Opposition today. Let's learn a little bit more about Joe. He's been catching up with Radley.
My full name is Munyarati Chinyanganya. Many people pronounce it wrong. How do we pronounce your name correctly?
My name is Zhou, Z-H-O-U, Yuelong. Yeah. The Yuelong is Chinese, meaning the Yue is a fly, like fly, and the Long like dragon, fly dragon.
Oh wow!
Yes, my father gave me my name, this name.
That's why your nickname is the Jumping Dragon?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my name, yeah, jumping, yeah.
And you're 21 years old now?
So we're going to have Van Dijk at the back. And Gassy, I think I'm going to keep Gassy. He's been since the start.
To leave my house. But you leave the country.
Yeah, but when I was 10 years old, I lived my home.
And we need a left back and a right back.
Training the snooker for the snooker. I come to UK for the first season. When I was 16.
And do you like it here?
Yeah, really like it. It's a quiet city, small town. So I like that. Good for me. Good for snooker.
When you came to the UK, how many times came to play?
When I first time come to here,
Corbyn's gone swimming because he said that you weren't playing.
You see, this season 20 Chinese, so it's many. Maybe next season it's come more.
It's grown a lot.
Yeah, grown a lot.
One thing which I think exemplifies the way Chinese play snooker in particular is this mantra here.
Yes.
What does that mean to you?
It's really good for me. It can tell me every day when I just want to relax or want, okay, I stop today or we practice 1 hour or just sleep the band. I think, okay, today I'm not training. But I remember this language, okay, I tell myself, okay, I can't stop.
Do you enjoy training, or is it something, as it says, you just have to do?
Yeah, I have to do because it's my choice. I choose the snooker. I have the dream, so it should be for my dream. I gave the 100% for my life.
Do you want just
40 million. I don't have the 40 million for Van Dijk.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, and we're very excited to see you now.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's Virgil. It's Virgil. He's a very tall man with not much to learn.
We're going to take you into frame 1. Carter's at the table, no score.
Nah, it's not going to work for me, mate.
Fantastic technique. I can't remember the cue beautifully. Shot again. That's the first mistake. His first chance for Joe.
Yeah, you did, Corbyn. You said that you probably won't play football today. Lewis went out drinking last night. Just don't lie. Fire from 800 grand a year.
Spread, but the way they're situated is there's a big gap in the middle of the main bunch, and the Reds are blocking each other. Not a very compact style.
Man, it feels like Season 8 of Fortnite Battle Royale started just yesterday. How the time has flown by so fast is
Wait,
completely
what?
beyond me. It might be because this time of year can be really busy for a lot of people, but it's not like that stopped us all from playing Fortnite. I guarantee you that this year alone I completely skipped 2 massive projects just because I was messing around with those hamster balls. Like, the game may not be the same as it was in Season 1, but it sure as hell is just as addicting as it was in 2017 and 2018. Anyways, it's approaching the end of another season once more, so we're going to be theorizing away at what's going to happen in Fortnite's next season, Season 9. And this time, we actually have some pretty legitimate leaks to share. So, actually, forget theorizing. Today, we're going to be going over what information we have on Season 9, and as always, our take on it and what we think is most likely to happen after that big seasonal event. Also, don't forget that these are leaks, which means they're not quite in the game yet, or for all we know, may not even be coming. So, I wouldn't go blabbing to all your friends about how everything in this video will be guaranteed to happen in Season 9. The only way that we'll know what really happens will be, when Season 9 is actually here. Oh, and one last reminder before we get started, these are in no particular order, and we're more just delivering you the news as we get it. So just because something is at the #1 spot or #3 spot. So, with that out of the way, oh, and one last thing. Number 5. Surprise. Number 5. Volcano time. Okay, let's start this off with a little news flash. Surprise, surprise! It looks like the volcano is going to be erupting at any second now. Well, maybe not any second, but due to some more information that will be revealed later in this video, we have more than enough reason to believe that this is going to be happening. Honestly though, this really shouldn't surprise anyone. I mean, it's a volcano and that's kind of what they do, right? Erupt? So, not a huge shocker here. I still would have liked to see something with a dragon, but these are only leaks and the season still isn't over. So it would be unfair to the community to give up hope of a dragon event of some sorts. Maybe one day, right? Maybe those volcano eggs hatch right before the thing erupts? We'll find out soon enough. Number 4. Tilted in retail. Okay, there is no way that this is actually happening. We, as the Fortnite community, just refuse to accept it. There is no way that Epic is actually going to destroy Tilted Towers. I mean, I say that, and we all hope it isn't true, but with the evidence that these leaks have given us, which, by the way, shout out to Fort Tory for all of this information, it looks like we may finally be losing Tilted Towers once and for all. But it doesn't end there. According to these leaks, Tilted Towers and Retail Row are both going to be destroyed by some sort of meteor thing that erupts from the volcano. Interestingly enough, these are labeled as snow rocks in the leak files, so that seems kind of backwards if these things are flying out from a volcano. The evidence that Tilted Towers and Retail Row are gone goes even further than all of this. If you take a look here, Fortnite leak god Fort Tory went in and showed us what Tilted will look like after being obliterated. He also managed to data mine renderings of the clock tower in its destroyed state. Our beloved clock tower, I'll miss you so much. The volcanic eruption takes out Retail Row 2, as we have another rendering showing all of the destruction that takes place there. Losing Retail Row is another huge blow to the game, and it at least has me wondering what Epic's plan is here. These are 2 of the most popular locations in the game, so why would they go out of their way to completely destroy both of them? Do they just want to shake things up? Unless Epic plans on adding in some major new locations or big changes to the old ones, this does not quite make sense yet, and it makes me want to doubt it. Also, can we get a moment of silence for Durburger, as it has been destroyed yet again? First a pizza truck puts it out of business, then its home gets destroyed, and now it moves again and then gets destroyed once more? You know, I'm starting to think that the developers are all vegan or something, because there's just no way anyone has this much hate towards delicious burgers. Man, these are some seriously big moves from Epic. The Fortnite community has basically made Tilted getting destroyed a meme, because it just seemed so unlikely. Well, damn, who's laughing now? Number 3, a new rune. So, it looks like we're going to be getting a new rune in the foreseeable future, and according to this leak, it's going to be popping in at or around Polar Peak. Let's take a quick look at the footage we got here. It starts off with after, it displays the blue person-like symbol and continues to bob. From what we have in this video, the player did not do too much after that, but it's still very intriguing that we get another one. And especially since it's located in the frigid southwest biome, which has been under a weird amount of suspicion since it entered the game. Like, that can't just be me, right?
Come in.
Does everyone else feel like all of Fortnite conspiracy theorists have been digging for reasons for this biome to be gone? When the desert biome came in, no one blinked an eye, but all of a sudden this one has to go. What's weird is this is my favorite biome.
obviously not too soon. It'll take them a little while to settle in. Through it. I love watching the player play that type of shot where you hit it hard and why it doesn't travel very far. It's beautiful, isn't it? Control. The ball is excellent. Just got to play kind of makes you lots up to the right of the black. It doesn't really matter.
The battle finally ends when Iron Man executes his own snap to dust Thanos and his forces. Unfortunately, Tony Stark dies from his wounds. The battle finally ends. Thor jokingly calls the team the Asgardians of the Galaxy, but surprised us to see Chris Hemsworth continue to play Thor in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Thor jokingly looks like the power killed by Thanos in exchange for the Soul Stone is truly gone. Apparently, not even the Infinity Gauntlet can bring back someone who died in that way. It looks like the Gamora killed by Thanos in exchange. Captain America, the First Avenger, ended with Steve telling Peggy Carter, "You're gonna need a rain check on that day." After all these years, Steve is finally able to make good on his promise. Captain America's final gesture is to hand over the shield to his winged crime-fighting partner, Sam Wilson. Perhaps the story will see them both trying to continue the legacy of Captain America. Steve's final gesture is to hand over the shield to his winged crime-fighting. Hawkeye's adventures will also continue in a new show. Now that he's got his family back, he'll be passing on the ways of the bow to a new Hawkeye. Hawkeye's adventures.
Very solid start. This has been by Joe Long. Right now, and you see it just needs a red and one more colour. Quick glance at the scoreboard. Off this red and the black. Ali Carter was a fiery sniper. Just that start he was looking for. And he started to get his one coming.
Swipe up and subscribe to my memes page. I post the funniest videos and memes
I wonder where we are in the league, guys.
Join the memes club now. Swipe up.
let's see where we are in the league. Guys. Champions League football! Yeah. So happy. I know we're in the Europa League, but where did we finish? World Cup. We're on the 16th? No. Ah, we're on the 32. Montpellier, I don't know where it goes.
So he did take frame one, but Adam Carter responded in a 57-minute second frame to level the score at 2-2. They're in frame 3, and you can continue.
Oh, we pushed out to 4. We could actually go. We might not even be in Champions League.
To table 1.
We need to beat these here to maybe get into it.
He really has had such a solid start. When you see the reaction,
We drew.
well, back to our commentary.
Are we in the Champions League?
And Aaron McManus.
Thank you, Sheila.
Yes. Come on. Oh, 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 oh.
Hawkins in command, 4-0 in front. Mentioned he will come back this season.
It's 14 goals in the Prem.
You're like so cool. You're like so.
You're like so cool. You're like so cool, dude.
Fortunate there. Of course, the thing is, they take frames.
34 million. Don't mind if I do.
Barry with a 4-0 lead cannot be behind at the end of this session. Is this one?
Gary, stop streaming.
Very useful lead, as we always say, you can't win in the first session. Thinking about what was happening, and of course, Harry Hawkins played absolutely superb. And of course, that's the nature of this game, isn't it? And that's why it's a cool game.
I just want him gone. I'm not bothered where to.
Yeah, I know I'm biased, but for me, there's a tough because the sport there is, yes, I'm biased. I admit that I'm biased.
Now we're talking here. Free transfer could go to money.
Never plays really quickly and never slows down. Just constant pressure puts on his opponent. So he goes in, comes off the table, and there's a gap. So at best, chance for Kyron.
Just looking at Kyron's face there with a wry smile.
Chance for Kyron.
Continue that 30 avoided the collision on the main bunch.
We weren't wrong in the summer. Football really is coming home. It's just been delayed slightly. Until the year 2050, apparently. Now though, in career mode, you're usually limited to completing just 15 seasons. With the PC version, however, anything's possible, and using the cheat engine, you can trick the game into thinking that you're still in the very first season, therefore allowing you to go way beyond the year 2033, which is the usual endpoint for career mode in FIFA 19. I did plan to sim through hundreds of seasons to see how things develop. Sadly though, once you get about 25 seasons in, things start to become incredibly broken, which is probably summed up for you right here in the fact that this player is apparently a -1 rated and 2,050 years old. On the plus side, he's a playmaker, but he's also 0 foot tall, weighs -2 pounds, and has a -1 rating for every attribute. Also, if I try and take a look through my season history, it says that I've been in charge for 2,597 games overall, yet somehow picked up over 6,000 wins, 6,000 draws, and 4,500 defeats. Now, I'm no mathematician, but I don't think that quite adds up for him. Trust me. Be sure you do leave last night trying to get to the next season, and it still didn't load up, so I'm not too sure it ever will, to be honest. I did save the game at the end of every season though, and I've saved up at every single World Cup, so there's plenty to take a look back through if you want me to. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Today though, I'm going to be taking a look through the leagues, showing you some of the very best players in the game, and hopefully there'll be a few surprises and interesting results along the way. Starting out with the Premier League then, and it's good to see that Manchester United are still the best team in England. Chelsea are second, they've finished 4 points behind Manchester City up 16 on the difference, and they're only 6 bigger. Here still dominant in 2 points. They finished and for long title race teams. Title over in really strolled to success. Finished 40. Atlanta are his words, but the difference against their city rivals, Sydney FC. And in terms of the elite European competition, as you can see here, Bayern made it to the quarter-finals where they lost to Milan. Dortmund got knocked out by Arsenal. Schalke lost. Atletico Madrid absolutely crushed by Union Berlin. They lost 4-1 on aggregate. Watford are also through to the semis. Malaga knocked out Napoli, and Derby County are through to the semi-finals as well after beating Union Berlin League for the next season. Decent. And for those of you that are curious to see how Derby did in the Champions League, the answer is pretty well. Champions are no match for Derby County. Unfortunately for them though, in the next round they're semi-finals. Wolves won the whole thing, beat semi-finals. The aggregate score was 4-4, with both Wolves and Schalke heading through on away. Cheer for English football, with Crystal Palace, Everton and Newcastle all reaching the quarter though. Newcastle got knocked out by Bayern Munich. Crystal Derby County, the team that they beat in the Champions League, and they ended up winning both the Premier League and the Champions League. And if you're wondering how Spurs are the Championship, time to take a look at some of the very best Championship. While Swindon would have been relegated from League 2. Keeper, he's 6 foot tall, he's 88 rated, and he's got some very nice stats on him. Shame about the boots, but there you go. Molina Porter playing for Everton, I believe that's the David De Gea regen, and he's got 2-star skills, so that keeper can do ball rolls for days. Again, brilliant stats, and that's kind of what you'd expect from a 90-rated goalkeeper. Ella's the new Oblak, he's 35 years old, he's playing for Malaga in Spain, he's 93 rated, he's got 88 reactions, 93 diving, 92 handling, 99 kicking, as well as 90 again for Donnarumma, which makes him the most loyal player of all time. Still playing for Milan in the year 2050. Brilliant stats, 93 rated, 6'3" tall. What a keeper. And the next two players are both from Arsenal. Madri is a French goalkeeper, 91 rated, with some very nice stats on him. And then we've got the Van Dijk regen, 92 rated, 6'1" tall. 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot. He's also got 99 sprint speed, 99 jumping, 97 sprint, 99 ball control, 99 marking, 99 stand tackle, and 99 slide tackle. So this guy looks like an absolute monster, just like the real Van Dijk, to be fair. Tabanelli is a 91 rated centre-back, 6'2", he's got a 5-star weak foot, and presumably a few 99 stats, most of these players do. Yeah, 99 stand tackle, and a 99, but he is a defensive midfielder, so that doesn't really matter too much, and he's got some incredible stats. Moving on then, we've got the new Luka Modric and Filip Balic, Croatian centre mid, 3-star skills, 3-star, what's only 90, shouldn't be a letdown. And the regen of Ronaldo's regen has got one of the longest names I've ever seen in career mode. Andre Felipe Pires de Fonseca. 95 rated, 2-star skills, so at least he can do ball rolls, can't do much else, but there you go. 3-star weak foot, medium work rates, 99 acceleration, 99 sprint speed, 99 agility, 99 balance, 66 vision, 76 composure, not great. 99 ball control though, 99 dribbling, 92...
Guys, I wonder how much money we've got. I wonder how much money we've got to win the Champions League. And we've got 188 million.
99 curve, 99 volleys. What a pace. And last but not least,
we're going to upgrade this team.
He's got 4-star skills,
We need a right back. We need a full new defence. And we need a midfielder.
So, yeah, there are definite drawbacks to his game, but plenty of good stats.
And for the first time in the rebuild, let's look at our Champions League group.
And I'm going to close out the video by taking a look at England's World Cup run in the year 2050. And to be quite honest, they were fairly lucky to even get out of the group. There were 3 teams.
Oh, we don't know yet.
6 points. England,
We have to wait for the qualifying rounds to be done.
England did just enough to top their group. They then beat Argentina 5-0 in the round of 16, which is quite impressive. They then beat Italy 1-0 in the quarterfinals, picked up a 2-1 victory over France in the semis, and we then absolutely crushed Germany in the final, picking up a 3-1 victory. 84 years after winning it against West Germany back in 1966, picking up a 4-2 victory in that one. We do it again in the year 2050 apparently, so yeah, bring it on. Anyway though, thanks for watching, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Leave it a like if you have done, and I'll catch you again next time.
Danger in on the pin. Pins it up.
Leicester City.
Friday, 69 ahead, 67 remain. 69. And he'd look to make the century.
Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Show that Barry Hawkins that he's in good form as well.
Yes, often. Seems like one player can drag another along and slip.
We need a full back line. Let's get a new right back.
Produce your best. This has been fabulous.
Mario Lanzari, one of my favourites.
Let's get Alexander Arnold.
86.
No, two centre backs. Well, I don't know. Just one centre back. Because I want Garcia to win the Champions League with us. Yes, I do. Let's get Akanji. No, not Akanji. Yeah, Akanji. And now a left back.
Oh, he could. For the century, it was the third one of the morning.
We need a good left back. No, I know we can get centre back. Dillick. Let's have a look at Dillick after this. I know we can get left back as well.
Keep it tight. Loose break off shot. And that's the only one he's going to get. What a session this is so far.
106.
Ow.
Yes, only the very best players stand out in this environment, and this has been outstanding. It's just noticeable how he's trying to get himself.
Foden's at Arsenal as well.
Exhibition shots. Slow down.
But he's on the brow. Asking Brendan Moore to clean the light. Well, what a response, okay. It doesn't matter about the cue bucket, it's all thrown in. Well, it shows you, just one slip on the breaker, and that was enough, and Kyle Wilson will now feel he's in the match. Still 4-1 behind though.
Well, he certainly will feel like he's in the match. That century break was absolutely brilliant, and it showed great character from him to come back and register that. Let's bring you up to speed with what's been going on table 2 as well, between Joe Long and Ali Carter. Well, this is the third frame, and Joe registers a century break. You've been quite impressed with it. Not only his suit, but with his play.
Yes, I tell you what, he's playing impeccably as well. Really good players, sort of coming to the fore. You know, he's been gradually moving up the rank and getting some great results, and he's one of a number of breed of Chinese players who are really getting some and playing superbly well. And this kid is really, really good. I like watching him play.
You can't underestimate him.
70, 32, accept.
Yeah, very impressive in that match.
25, accept. 59, accept.
Works hard, as we saw in the clip in the academy, as all the boys do up there. And
70.
Really nice kid, and works hard, and he's getting his first awards now as well.
Well, Kyron Wilson over on table 1's obviously got off the mark yet, which is really a good thing. And you said that the interval could come at the right time. It certainly.
I think it did come at the right time for Cora. Just to get it as clear as head, he came in with his coach Barry, hit a few balls, and it's amazing sometimes how the interval can sometimes change things. A great start. You got one chance, and we spoke about the break, and the lads in commentary spoke about the break of how important it is. You've got to get that cue ball safe, and you've got to get a red safe as well. One chance and a century break. This has been a fantastic session of snooker so far.
It really has. Back we go.
Yes, the break off is important. And you see it again, they're not getting right to the ball cushion. This table is super slick. What have you got for us? As he take this on, there might be risk attached to it. If he plays it, it just gets just a far and over and over. Just on this it.
Phil Foden's now a Coventry player. There he is. Arnold is his own. Arnold is.
Punch and counter punch this match.
slightly nudging the other way to make room for the black. Played well.
No way, Zinchenko.
Nine.
Looking low on the black, so may just play a little carry. Doesn't have to play at a lower pace, just play a drop carry. Make sure you leave yourself on the next red. I think that was where he could run through and hold, and he has done for the red to the left middle. Nicely on it. Run round up to the cushion. And the top spin recline. Top spin. Got a cue ball going round and nicely on the black, and you can see there's a red available to this corner, and in potting that it will release the red to the opposite corner. You need to play any risky cannons just yet. Left himself low. It's not too bad. He's playing the run through. I thought he may have played the screw back, but just a bit judged to run off the second leg. And he has done perfectly, as he's done most things this morning. And once again, this is all down to the break-off.
$90 million for Arthur. It's 90, hey, it's 90, it's 90, it's 90.
He's okay, he's got a straight red to the right corner.
48.
A little bit of a tester. Straight enough. The importance of this frame. If he wins it, no matter what happens in the next, he'll have a 2-frame advantage at the end of this session. And just got that in the wrong side of the pocket, but he's okay. And that was because he played it the left-hand side. He just went on the wide jaw, and that cue ball didn't come back straight, but the side has helped. And once again, all the blacks. And they decide to play another little cannon in the knowledge that he just sits. Not the one immediately above the black, but just the one to the right. He'll nudge them open. He's just looking at the line there. He'll nudge them open, and of course, he'll think, no matter what happens, that's the red he wants to make a contact with. No matter what happens, he'll be on the red to the right middle worst way. Just a little bit too gentle. I think he may still have a red that's possible. but he won't be getting on the black.
64.
Just needed to play that a little bit firmer. Looking at it again, I will maybe favour it in the loose red first, more than catching that as far as he did.
Yeah, it was almost one of those where you would be quite wise to even play the gap, because I don't think the gap was there, and just caress one or two reds open gently. Let's see, I don't think the Fifa will get through there. He's got that too full. Attempt a big shot now. Takes this on.
Yeah, you read the middle pocket with the cue ball, but don't miss the red. In it goes, and the ball will be allowed 65. A long shot there now to a play-winning contribution.
These are tough little shots, these are just my good long blade. Handled well, he actually played it cleverly, but he just gave it an extra ounce of pace. And he's got this red to right centre, so frame ball for 5-1. Just seems to excel when it comes here. So, played 17 frames this year in the championship, and 15 of them.
It doesn't get much better than this. But also that's great because of the breath cup.
80.
Fair play to Kyron. Playing long visit to the century, but
81.
old reverse. Making the game look very easy. And as we've seen from other matches, it's certainly not.
88.
So we're in for the 4th century of this session.
95.
That is great. Still held by Judge Trump, breaking 141. It can't be better here. But it looks odds on the 4th century of the session.
You need a little love, I got a little love to share.
Inch offers in better position on the red. Wonderful. That's all you can tell. It was just wonderful play. Faultless.
102. 103.
It was funny when Kyron broke off and he knocked in the red. I looked at Kyron and he just sort of went, oh, you know, look, raised eyebrows thinking, am I going to get another shot? And his worst fears have been realised.
He would go again. It's one of those, wasn't it?
111.
Again, break off. So keen.
114.
Since that. Perfect as a picture in this break.
118.
Lost the cue ball just once, recovered it with aplomb.
123.
129.
And he's going to brush in a 136. Shilling peas.
Barry Hawkins has worked today on the front. A great response to Kyron getting back in the match. And now leads 5-1.
Incredible play from Barry Hawkins. His third century, a break of 136. Pretty special.
The standard is so high, it's amazing. We saw it in the last frame, we talked about the break-off, how important it is. I mean, years ago, you'd break off really casually, not really think, you know, you go back and wait for your next shot. Now, you've got to concentrate on your break-off so much because these lads, the long ball potting is so good that you've really got to hide this cue ball. Like, you see where the cue ball is. Barry Hawkins get his hand on the table. That's the first mistake Corrin has made there. The second mistake is not getting the cue ball behind the green and leaving this red as well. This is exactly what happens. If you don't get the cue ball on the ball cushion, player 9 times out of 10 will pot that ball, and that's the standard these days. So before, you used to, if you won the toss, you say, okay, I'll break off. Now, I don't think there's such an advantage, you know, but of course you have to really hide that cue ball and get it to the ball cushion, make it as hard as possible for your opponent.
Certainly so, and Barry Hawkins in general, I've been reading a lot about him this week, and he's been sort of tagged as the nearly man because he's got to so many finals and never managed to get over the line. Well, he got to the Shanghai Masters final, lost to Ronnie O'Sullivan this year. He got to the Welsh Open, Shanghai Masters, and the China Open the previous year.
Yeah.
But he's never managed to take it that step further. Does he look like he's in the form that could possibly change that?
Well, if he keeps up this form, it's going to be hard to stop. But there's so many great players, and every day is a different day. You know, and particularly in snooker, you can have one good session, you come out, and then the other guy can have a good session, so you can't really go on that. But if you keep putting yourself in positions and be as consistent as Barry Hawkins is, eventually, you know, you're going to get the W at the end of the week. But again, there's so many great players, and it's tough at the top, and that's what Barry Hawkins. Every time he's lost in a final, it's to a really, really good player. So, but he's putting himself in positions, and he's playing immaculate, sublime snooker at the moment.
Standards are certainly very high. Well, let's head back to frame 7.
Yes, frame 7 underway. And better break off this time, as we suggested. That red on the left wing didn't come back up table this time.
Guys, let's take a look at our Champions League group. And we are in Group F with Hoffenheim, Napoli and PSV. Looks like a very hard group. Let's see where we finish in the group. Oh, we're in the round of 16. I just want this rebuild to be over with now.
Look at Mark Henry now. Oh, and Daniel Bryant from behind. Somehow Daniel Bryant pouring Mark Henry as Henry tried to climb to the top rope. And look at Bryant go. Bryant trying to escape here. He's almost down. Daniel Bryant is almost down. Is this going to work? No way. Not enough power. But Daniel Bryant was going to use the shoulders and girth of Henry to climb up and out of the cage. He's going to make it. Is Daniel Bryant? No. Henry again uses strength. Mark Henry's back in trouble. Oh my God. Don't do this. Oh my God. He's going to crush Daniel Bryant. He had a kind of ice, and now look at Cena! Cena with the STF! The submission holds locked on Big Show at the same time, and he's tapping! Big Show's tapping out! But who wins? Well, Big Show has obviously lost, but to who? There's no way. Well, there's our champion.
And we're third in the league. Let's see where we are in the Champions League.
Restart the match.
Whoa! Great decision. Isn't it a great decision? Double choke slam. The cover on Cena. And he kicks out. Oh my goodness. Look at this. These clotheslines are taking their toll on the Undertaker. Another? Yes! Another clothesline! But the Undertaker keeps getting to his feet, and now! He hit the Undertaker with the urn! Ultimate Warrior in complete control! I think the Undertaker's out! Yeah, I think he's out too! And now Ultimate Warrior! Uh-oh, Paul Bearer has the urn! Bearer has the urn! Yeah, but the Ultimate Warrior has the body bag! And there goes the Undertaker! The Undertaker's in that body bag! The Undertaker's in the body bag, King! Ah! Warrior's done it! The unthinkable!
We're going to have to leave things there, but you can continue watching both these matches online. Hazel is back at 2 o'clock of BBC Two. She's going to bring you the conclusion of both of the morning sessions of snooker, and there's a lot more live snooker to come. The second session of Just on Sunday Way continues, and at the same time, Higgins in Bingham continues. That is currently at 4. Well, what a Sunday of snooker to look forward to. Thank you very much for your company. That's it for
Undertaker's already out of the body bag! Are you kidding me? How does the Undertaker draw power from that urn? This is amazing! It's scary! And look at this critical part of the matchup now. Christian and Del Rio. Christian is just about ready, but look out! Oh, and a backstab! Oh my God! Joe Del Rio and King, this is crucial. But you looked up not the question, and it ain't easy to climb that ladder.
Sunday Nights Made Funny with BBC Two. Coming soon.
Put Triple H away. Triple H still goes down low. And now Triple H looking for the pedigree. And he got it. Pedigree by Triple H.
Rangers in the Champions League.
Come on, Strong, but my goodness, he is a house of fire. Look at Big Show go here. And a headbutt. Oh, man, I don't know. Oh, come on now. Whoa, Albert, what are you thinking? Oh, Albert's not even involved in this match. Well, he is now. That'll give you a headache. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? Choke slam to the in-house table. And from behind, Boss Man with that baton.
Up the reds, and screw back to the yellow, green, brown, blue.
The running bulldog, and that may do it.
It sounds so simple.
And the top players in full flow, sinking ball after ball, and always made snooker look deceptively easy. In truth, tantalising and testing games always, demanding skill, strategic thinking, and immense concentration. And over the years, the masters of the game, with their different temperaments and styles of play, have frequently had millions of fans like me glued to our seats.
Oh my goodness!
Here we look at the personalities responsible for some of snooker's biggest breakthroughs. They set new standards of play, helped to win massive television audiences, and made the game a worldwide phenomenon it is today.
Followed up by the Bulldog! And now, John Cena mocking CM Punk!
This is how snooker used to
Punk saying, okay, go ahead. Take your business yourself. I'll take my ball and go, or I'll take my chip.
Sir David Attenborough.
How on earth is that the case? Well, here's Stephen Fry with the answer. You may not remember or know that in the 1960s, Sir David was a senior manager and executive at the BBC, and he served as the second controller of the channel and director of programmes. And when BBC Two became the first channel under his aegis in 1967 to broadcast in colour, not just the first BBC, but the first European channel, it was Sir David who was credited with taking advantage of this new technology, colour, by choosing snooker with its own bright colours as a showcase. So on the 23rd of July 1969 on BBC television, Pot was first broadcast. Televised snooker was born, and from there, countless careers were forged.
Yet another reason for the world to be grateful to Sir David Attenborough. But don't just take Stephen Fry's word for it. Here's the winner of the very first Pot Black Trophy, the great Red Reardon, talking to Michael Parkinson on a similar theme.
When it first started, it was black and white mostly. And then colour television came in, and people could see the colours and distinguish one ball from another. And it attracted the elderly ladies, the young ladies, the elderly people.
Tell me whose birthday it is.
Oh, they loved it.
Yeah.
Because I suppose
Who's
I
gonna get more
once in Australia. And this isn't so long ago, even 10 years ago. I'm coming out from this store, and elderly ladies coming, so I saw the elder door open for her. They said, oh, thank you very much. And I said, I know you. I said, possibly, the first time I've ever been to Australia. Ah, she said, I've seen you on the box. I said, no. She said, what do you do? I said, I play snooker. She said, pop back. I said, yeah. Just like that. I know, that's 11,000 miles. I'm an international, isn't it?
Well, so what is, in fact, the fascination of this game to you?
You should or try to make the white one do what you wanted to do. Oh, it's ambiguous.
How do you mean ambiguous?
Well, one day you can do everything, and another day you can do nothing. You know, this is frustrating as it is fascinating.
Yes.
Oh, it just drives you on the wall sometimes.
Welshman Reardon was the first player to dominate snooker in the age of colour. Alex Higgins was the game's thrilling genius, but Reardon brought a smiling consistency to the table, winning the World Championship 6 times in the 1970s. His nickname may have been Dracula, but he was one of the game's nice guys, and had a touch of the old-school entertainer about him too.
Did I ever tell you that story? There's a story of a company director, actually. And he employed this new secretary.
Tell me the story to walk over the table.
Well, they overworked one night, and the director said to the secretary, look, he's going to take it home. Hello.
That was very unfriendly.
I'll take it home, you see. Okay, she said, it's late, you know, I've been working hard all day. So they get to her flat, she said, would you like a cup of coffee? I said, love one. So they grinned. She said, look, we've been working very hard today. So would you like something to eat? Something to eat. Then there's some wine in the coolers, and of course, eventually, he's taken to bed and made up for it. And then he says to her, look, he says, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, I must go home now to my wife. He said, have you got some whiskey? He said, yes. Gobs it all on his face and his chin. And he said, have you got a block of billiard chalk? He said, yes, let's get a block of green billiard chalk. So he goes all down his front with this billiard chalk, and he goes over to this very irate wife, and he said, look, darling, you're not going to believe this. He said, but you know, I've got a lovely secretary, we work there today. I've taken her home, and She prepared me a meal, we got some wine, liqueurs, on the bed, and I made love to her. She said, you tell lies. She said, you drink a whiskey, you come up, you'll be down the club again.
As the much gamesmanship goes on in this game of yours, it seems such a sort of gentle game, you know. I suppose.
Come on, I'm gonna die.
On the table, they played a very gentlemanly fashion, actually.
Yes.
I mean, if someone was to foul the ball with a finger or
2-2 now.
they would get up even if the referee.
Come on, we've got 2 away goals. I'm happy. I'm happy.
But whenever cheating, if you like, goes on the line.
Situation like this, and he didn't have a referee, wasn't actually on the ball. As you can see, I can't put the leading there because I'm on the front. What you do is just get down and just get in. On top of that, of course, you know.
I see. I think I see, but how was that cheating?
Well, because I'll play that in a sort of a slow motion. Right? What really happened was when I struck the white ball, and then went like that.
Now, all these tricks that you do, well, not the tricks, the shots that you do in the exhibition,
What's the most difficult one? That big machine.
What's that?
As a training class.
Does that involve the use of all the colours?
Just the colour balls.
Colour balls. Right.
Well, this is not a trick shot at all, actually.
No.
This is just a purely touch shot. Put that side, put it back to. Well, as you can see, it's got the colours out. Each one.
Come on, boys.
And what we're going to do is hopefully strike the white first.
Get a result. Oh, there's nowhere to go for them. It's free. They're 3-2 up. If we get a goal, come on, City. Did we win? I don't know what that means. No, nothing.
That's the first time we've done it right today.
New season. Leave a like on this video. Leave a comment. Subscribe for more. Check us out. See ya. Oh my god.